Hello, welcome to CPC Kids Weekend Update. I'm your host, Pastor Mike Brunges. As the days turn into weeks and into months and into years, the seasons are changing, and so is the weather. So to start this morning, let's go live on location to Jeremy with our weather report.
Thanks, Mike. I'm here with today's weather. You know what? I've been thinking a lot about whether or not the world will continue spinning the way it always has.
Not that weather.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Mike. Guess what I've really been thinking about is whether or not my house will have any major projects this year. I know I've got some things to do in the basement, maybe a couple of things up in the guest room, but we'll see. I don't really know what's going to happen. Oh, sorry, Mike. Again, sorry. I guess the thing that's really been on my mind is whether or not the squirrels in my backyard are going to eat the birdseed. I've put out a lot of birdseed, and you know what? I really want the birds to come, but the squirrels just love to get it.
Jeremy, the weather.
Oh, you meant the weather. I have no idea. Kind of cloudy?
Thank you, Jeremy, for that incredibly insightful weather report. Turning our attention to local news, we know that during this time of staying at home, so many of our CPC kids have been learning so many new and exciting things. Let's head over to the Ferguson house as we get a live look at Raylan talking to us about what it's like to learn to ride a bike on two wheels.
My best. I was thinking it's wobbling a lot, should I stop pedaling or something? But I decided to be brave because I knew I had God with me. So I just kept pedaling, and I knew I was safe because the bike wasn't tipping over. And I just watched it a couple times, and Daddy let go of me, he knew I was balanced.
We know so many of you are doing so many exciting things at home. We would love for you to share those things with us so we can share them with you. If you have any cool videos, pictures, or just any fun thing that you've created, please send it to church@cpcwallingford.org so that we can feature you on our local news. Do you know what adore is? No, not that. Adore, as in adoration. Adoration is to love something, to cherish something, or to praise someone or something. Adoration is to tell someone or something how incredibly valuable or worthy they are. Every week, we take time to worship and adore God. We adore Him through singing songs. We adore Him through praying to Him. We adore Him by telling stories or sharing testimonies about all the things that He has done in our life. Everyone should adore God because He is our Creator. Westminster Shorter Catechism, question 9 says, "What is the work of God's creation?" The work of creation is God's making all things of nothing by the word of His power in the space of 6 days, and all very good. We adore God because He made everything, which includes you and me. We adore God because He made all things by the word of His power, which means He made us from nothing. We adore God because in all things He created us and everything we see very good. We adore God because He's our Creator. We also adore God because He's our Redeemer. Westminster Catechism question number 21 asks, "Who is the Redeemer of God's elect?" It answers this question by telling us the only Redeemer of God's elect is the Lord Jesus Christ, who being the eternal, that means forever, Son of God, became man, and so was and continues to be both God and man in two distinct natures and one person forever. This means that our Redeemer, Jesus, is both God and man at the same time. What an amazing thing that God did to redeem us. There's lots of reasons to adore God. We adore him as our creator when we go on hikes, when we go outside, when we go to the beach, when we see all the wonderful work that he has done in creating everything that we see. We also adore God as our redeemer when we think about all that God did to save us and to reconcile us to himself, to send Jesus to the earth, to live in our place, to die in our place, and to rise again in our place so that we could be redeemed. We have so many reasons to adore God. And this week, we are going to sing a song of adoration after the call to worship. We're going to sing a song about how great God is. And I would encourage you to think about, what song are we singing? Can you pick out the words of adoration in that song? And then when the song's over, listen for Mr. Jeremy praying a prayer of adoration, telling God how great he is as our creator and our redeemer. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's CPC Kids Weekend Update. We hope to see you again next week, same time, same channel. I'm Pastor Mike, signing off.